Hello and welcome. You're watching SMID show on NDTV Profit. I am Harsh Saita. With me is my Mavachajani, and over the next half an hour, we'll speak to two very interesting managements. But first off, I want to try and break down the first one, Nucleus Software. They've announced a buyback of 72 crore, which is roughly 1.7% of paid up equity. Also, you have a very soft Q1 FY25 that has come through. One, on the top line front, also slightly softish. Costs were higher and therefore margins have contracted sharply from mid-20s to mid-teens. Just to try and get perspective on both of these aspects, we bring on board Vishnu Dusad, who's the co-founder and managing director at Nucleus Software. Welcome, Mr. Dusad. It's good having you. So, sir, 72 crore, a decently large-sized buyback coming from you. Give us what the objective of this is. Are you currently in surplus cash? Is that why you're returning it back? Of course, also taking or leaning on the tax benefit clause, which is available till 1st October. Is that the objective?
I would say both. We always keep, the board always keeps balancing between the stakeholder, shareholder as a stakeholder and the company's needs as well as our customers' needs. And certainly the tax benefit that was available before 1st October was one of the factors behind this buyback.
And where does this leave you in terms of cash balances? Are you investing in something new, something different going forward? Is there no need for cash deployment within the business?
No, there is certainly a requirement within the business. We continue to invest in the latest technologies that would help keep improving the quality of our solutions for our customers. So on an ongoing basis, we keep looking at what are the latest tools and technologies, and appropriately we keep acquiring those tools, technologies, and beyond that we keep certain reserves, and that's how we look at our cash.
Mr. Dusad, Mahima also joining in. I want to understand that how much of an investment will you be making, firstly, and in what time period will you be making those investments?
Okay, I think we are looking at least making 50 to 100 crores investment in that range over next year to 2 years. It'll directly depend on our ability to acquire the capability to leverage the new technologies. The more is our ability to acquire the new technologies, the more we would be investing. We would be investing in both hardware as well as software. We are making good headway in our AI investments. We are acquiring reasonable amount of hardware. We are acquiring some tools that would improve the quality of our solutions on an ongoing basis, and those are the directions in which our investments would be happening.
Okay, Mr. Dusad, let me come to the business itself, because over the last 6 odd quarters, revenue has been largely flattish, anything between 190 to 220, maybe 220 odd crore, 210 odd crore. So largely flattish. When do we start to see a bump up in revenue? When do you start to see those new clients start to add to your top line?
Yeah, I think we have been having good conversations with our customers for now last 3 to 4 quarters at least. And the best part is that none of them have said that, no, we don't like your solution and we are going to your competitors and so on. They are taking time. These are some of these are, I would say, major decisions. So they are taking time, and we would not be able to comment when does the inflow of orders starts coming in. Appropriately, the top line will start going up.
Okay, and so when do you start to see, so you're seeing good traction, okay, but uh, do you expect turnaround maybe second half this year? Is that a reasonable timeline to expect?
In terms of expectations, certainly
Okay.
that's what is the expectation.
Costs,
But as you know, we don't give any guidance, so
sure,
we won't be able to commit anything.
sure. And on the cost side, talk to us about what's happening because your margins have contracted.
Yeah, I would certainly like to talk about it because for us, our teams are the most important asset that we have, and it is their decades of rich expertise and experience which gives comfort to our customers, and that is what we continue to invest in. We are ensuring that they are acquiring the latest technologies, knowledge about latest technologies, knowledge about latest processes, and that's where our investment is happening. Apart from the hardware and software that and tools that I talked about, and that's where the margins are under pressure. They may remain under pressure for a few more quarters, but that's how we are looking at the business.
Okay, and what about, so you're saying that they'll remain under pressure for a few quarters. You're also saying you're investing. Is this capex which you are expensing out? Is that why margins are under pressure? Just trying to understand. You're building on
Yeah,
your
you got
current
it
stack.
precisely right. You got it precisely right. We have been expensing out all the capex, all these decades. That has been the conservative policy of the company. We have been on an ongoing basis expensing out all our capex expenses. Certainly, the ones that go in the direction of development of the software, and so that there is no overhang on the balance sheet.
Mr. Dusad, one last question before we let you go. What's happening, in terms of pricing? Because there is some kind of contraction there.
Sorry, I didn't get your last word. There is some kind of
There's some kind of contraction there.
no, there is no contraction whatsoever that we are aware of, because for decades we have been making our solutions available at what we call at ultra deep discounted prices. So it is just the ultra part that we have as of now reduced. We are in the process of communicating to all our customers the value that we deliver, and they are able to appreciate that value, and that is how they have been agreeing to the increase of prices, and we are confident that we will continue to deliver value even at the increased prices.
Right, Mr. Dusad, thank you so much for giving us those insights on Nucleus Software, and thank you so much for taking our time and speaking with us at NDTV Profit.